Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we defeated Team Rocket, getting them out of the radio tower before they can contact Giovanni once again. And they're pretty much disbanded and have no further impact on the rest of the game. So, with all that being done, this guy over here will no longer block us from preventing going on to the next route, which is Route 44. This route isn't too long, but it has quite a bit of trainers and also a couple new Pokemon that we can encounter, technically. There's two new Pokemon that we can find here, and they evolve into something new. So, take it away, future me. So one of the new Pokemon you can find here is Lickitung, and if you level up Lickitung while it knows Rollout, you'll obtain Licky Licky. Licky Licky is well, it's certainly an interesting name for a Pokemon, I'll give it that. Licky Licky is really interesting Pokemon. It's got a decent amount of defense and special defense, as well as a nice amount of HP to go along with it. I don't know what purpose it serves. It's just a weird evolution to a Pokemon that kind of didn't really need an evolution, but it got one anyway. It gets some nice moves such as Ring Out, Power Whip, and Roll Out, to be exact. You can do like a little defense roll out combo going on. Licky Licky honestly isn't that bad of a normal type Pokemon. It's really good, to be perfectly honest, if you want like a nice beefy normal type to go along with your team. It's alright, I guess. That's pretty much all I can say about it. I don't know much about it, so I'm just gonna leave it as it's an alright Pokemon. I mean, look at those stats. It's not that bad. It's decent enough. Another Pokemon you can find in this route is Tangela, and through leveling up Tangela while it knows Ancient Power, you'll get Tangrowth. Tangrowth is a really good Pokemon. It's definitely an evolution that Tangela needed for a long time, and it shows. Getting a huge amount of defense, good chunk of special attack and attack, as well as HP. The only downside is that it's not too good in the special defense or the speed department, but that doesn't matter when it has such a beefy amount of defense and special attack. This thing learns some pretty good moves, such as Power Whip. It's just such a good Pokemon to have. Ancient Power is still a good move to have on it, even when it evolves. It's just a really good Pokemon. The speed thing isn't even that big of a deal unless you have Sunlight going on, but Leaf Guard also is really good because it just outright denies status conditions in Sunlight. Tangrowth is definitely a very good tank Pokemon to have, and I would definitely 100% recommend it if you want a bulky Grass-type Pokemon on your team, in case you didn't want like Blossom or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely a really good Grass-type to have, so definitely give it a shot. Alright, Future Me is done with all the talking and whatnot. Let's continue on. I should probably put on the, Hey, Wayne. What the... Alright, no. Alright, let's see if there's anything for us to find. There's a... That was weird. I just... I didn't even click anything, and it, like, clicked outside of the... I lost control to this window. Oh, well. Is there anything at all in this route? I don't really think there is. So we're mainly going to be doing a bit of battling, training, you know the drill. It's not really all that much. Sorry. I feel like we're not... God damn it. This guy's a Rhyhorn, doesn't he? I think he does. That's not good. We're mostly just going to be doing some battling. We're not really going to be doing much progression, I think. I mean, we're going to try to get some progression going on, but it's not going to be a whole lot to go off of. Let's send out... Actually, yeah, let's send out Stagnox. You can get some action going on. We're going to be needing to do a lot of training, simply because of the sheer difficulty that the next gym presents. There is quite a skill gap in between the last gym and the next gym, mostly because there was the big Team Rocket event that was going on. But that itself didn't really give us a lot of experience. I mean, it gave it some experience. How close is Flare to leveling? Because I really need him to level up so he can actually get on with it. Oh, for God's sake, it's 82. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, we'll fight you. Because you're here. And I'm pretty sure you don't have that good of a team going on anyway. That's 3. Who cares? I just need to level up my Pokemon a bit more because it's not going to be easy at this level in any way whatsoever. It's going to be immensely difficult. I mean, I could try to do it. I doubt I'll be able to do anything, like, worthwhile, though, so... We'll see how it goes. I'll do like a... Ooh, there we go. There's level 36, finally. We'll do like a test run of the gym, and if it doesn't go well, then I'll probably just grind out some levels outside of recording. Because that's the problem with this game, is that there's like... I've said it before time and time again. The balancing in this game isn't really all that well done. There's not enough trainers in the overworld to justify the level that you have to be to fight certain bosses and whatnot. Like, Archer was level... His highest level Pokemon was level 38. Our highest level, even though it was Flare and wouldn't be too effective, was level like 34 at the time. They boost the levels of the Pokemon trainers way too high for some of the battles. It's quite ridiculous. I'm glad we're actually getting some higher level Pokemon in this route. However, it's not going to be enough to justify for the next gym battle. Alright, anyway. With Flare reaching level 36. Yeah, 36, finally. Flare is evolving. Flare has evolved into Typhlosion. Alright. So, with our Pokemon finally evolved after so long, Quilava takes the longest to level up to its final evolution, and Croconaw takes the shortest amount. That's why Silver already has his for Alligator. But yeah, with Flare finally fully evolved, we can actually go over all the starters. So, take it away. Now, after a whopping 24 levels to get Typhlosion, it is such a good Pokemon to have. It has an immensely good amount of special attack. It's good speed, too. It's such a good Pokemon. It's practically the exact same stat distribution as Charizard, without the magical flying type to go along with it. Typhlosion is honestly probably one of the better starters to go along with. The water type one's pretty good, but Typhlosion personally holds a good... personally holds a special place in my heart because I chose it first time for my playthrough of this game, and it certainly has proven itself every now and then. It is just such a good Pokemon to have. It gets some really good moves leveling up. Once it gets Eruption, oh man, that is going to be such a good move to have. Yeah, Typhlosion, just a really good Pokemon to have. Definitely, if you want a good fire type for your entire team for the playthrough of this game, definitely pick up Cyndaquil and train hard to get to the highest level it can to become a Typhlosion. Now, if you chose Totodile and you've made it to level 30 with it, it will evolve into Feraligatr. Now, Feraligatr is really, really good as well. It gets a nice chunky beef stat of attack and defense, and overall just a really good amount of stat distribution for the rest of its stats. It's honestly a really, really good water type physical Pokemon, especially in this generation, because if you chose this in Generation 2, you're not really going to have all that much of a choice with, like, interesting moves. But with the addition of Crunch/Aqua Tail Superpower, this thing is going to be a beast. It's a really good Pokemon as well. You can also pick up Agility to even make it better. Feraligator's a really good water type physical attacker. It is such a good Pokemon to have. So if you chose a water type for your starter, you did not choose wrong. Lastly, Meganium. Meganium's alright. It gets its nice stats with its defense and special defense, as well as some good support moves such as Light Screen, Safeguard, Aromatherapy. Overall, Meganium's a really good, like, support Pokemon. However, it's just not really meant for playing through the game. You can try to make it work. Its stats aren't terrible, being 83 in special attack and attack, so it's not a terrible Pokemon to play through the game. If its stats were a bit, like, better on the offensive capability, then it would probably be a better Pokemon. But for what it is, Meganium is definitely not a bad Pokemon, and it's certainly a really good Pokemon to have for support. So, I mean, you could choose it if you want. I mean, if you want, still go ahead. It's the second earliest. It's the second earliest to evolve fully, so you're not going to have to wait as much long as you are with Typhlosion. Wait, how come it's level 32, but Typhlosion is level 30? Okay. It's 36, but, you know, let's just put a whole 4 levels ahead of it, whatever. Now that Flare's fully evolved, we're going to be giving off the XP share to Skullkraken, because he's going to be probably one of the more useful of our team in the next battle. Well, upcoming gym battle, to be exact. Elixir, not bad. That reminds me, there's also some... Yes, hello. What the... Okay. Who? What do you want? Is it a battle? Otherwise, I don't really care. Yeah? Cool. Glad that was a waste of my time. This. I was able to find one person to rematch. It was a picnicker just below Violet City. That was the only person, like, ever to actually call me for a rematch. I called a bunch of other different people, and, like, they didn't say they wanted a battle. So, we're really limited on what we can do with battles right now. The best chances we're going to get are these guys, and maybe some slight chances that we'll get somebody else just on a brink of something. It's really depending on how if they want to call us or not, which more or less likely they don't want to. For whatever reason, I guess we'll just keep going along. I'm probably not going to keep in the rest of the battles for this route, mostly because it takes too long. So, without further delay, I will be cutting away the rest of these fights. So, actually, how long does this route go for? Because I think we need to actually explore the entirety of it before we actually get to cutting away some things. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the last trainer right there. And I'm not too sure if there's anything else for us to discover in this route. Unless the wiki's hiding something from me, which I doubt it would. That's another trainer. It's a fisherman. Patch of grass in the middle of the lake. Alright, well, let's see. Oh yeah, there's a little alcove just in the middle of this lake here. See if we can reach it. Yep, okay. Come on. There we go. This is also, I think, the only place where you can find wild Pokemon here. At least I'm fairly certain. Yep, there's Tangela. Alright, well, that's that. I'm just trying to get a level off of Stagnox, and he got poisoned, of course. Alright, so, anything else? Northeast of the ponds? Oh, whatever. Alright, I think that's all the interesting things we can get here. So, I'm going to go heal up real quick, and then I will battle all the trainers in this route. So, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, and with little next to no damage taken to our team, we are all set to go. And with little next to no experience obtained, we are also good to go. This guy also gives us a call for rematches if he ever bothers to call us. Alright, and we've entered Ice Path. Ice Path also has quite a few, technically there's only one new Pokemon in this area, but since I'm going to be covering every Pokemon in every version, might as well. We are going to be going over the new Pokemon we can find here. So, take it away, Future Me. I'm just trying to look at Twitter, man. Why is there so much fucking bios in this episode? Alright, anyway, new Pokemon you can find here, Swinub. Honestly, Swinub is probably one of the best Pokemon you can find in the Ice Path. As a Swinub, it's not really all that good, but once you get it to level 33, in which you should, because it will be super helpful to get once you, for the next gym fight, it's going to be really good for Piloswine. Piloswine is, oh man, it's just such a good Pokemon. I mean, Price used one for his team in our fight against him, so yeah, Piloswine gets a nice chunky beef of attack to go along with its new evolution, but that's not the main reason why we're here. Now then, Piloswine, if you manage to level up while it knows Ancient Power, it will evolve into Mamoswine, which is the main attraction going on right here. If you are able to have Piloswine know Ancient Power, which is done by remembering it through the move tutor, you can get Mamoswine the next level, and it is well worth it, because look at that attack stat! 130 in attack, 110 in HP, and not even that bad of a speed stat. It is such a good Pokemon. I've used it before. Before I decided on Gyarados, I considered using Mamoswine for my team. It was either going to be Mamoswine or Gyarados, and due to HM technicalities, I chose Gyarados to go along with my team. So, Mamoswine, aside from that, is such a good Pokemon. It's so good that I'm smashing my mic. It's such a good Pokemon. It learns Earthquake. It learns Ice Fang. You can even teach it Avalanche with a TM you find in this cave. It is such a good Pokemon, and it is so helpful for the next gym fight. So, definitely pick up Mamoswine if you want a really good Ice Ground type. It is such a good Pokemon. Now, you can't find it in this game. However, I might as well go over it anyway since you can find it in Crystal. Sneasel. Sneasel, as demonstrated by Silver, who somehow already has one, is a Dark Ice type. Not the best move, not the best type if you're wanting to go up against fighting types. However, Sneasel, once it evolves while you're holding a Razor Claw at night with a level up, once it becomes Weavile, it is super good. Gets a nice, really good attack stat along with a really, really good speed stat. I think it's on like tied with like freaking, I don't even know, one fast thing or another. It learns some great moves such as Ice Shard, Night Slash, Ice Fang. It's just, again, a really good Pokemon. The only unfortunate thing about Weavile is that it's not possible to get it post-game. And you can't even get Sneasel post-game in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, unfortunately, you can't really get it at this time. But if you do manage to get it somehow, one way or another, definitely use Weavile. It's a really good Pokemon. Now, for the grand finale, the fantastic, amazing, incredible. I'm just stalling so I can find it on my hard drive. Where is Delibird? Delibird sucks. Delibird is probably one of the worst Pokemon in existence. It's got a terrible typing, having a 4x weakness to rock, doesn't evolve, has abilities that really aren't worth it, and only learns one move, being Present. Present is probably holding the record for being probably the worst move in Pokemon, because it has, let me actually show you. Let me actually tell you what it does, because it is quite a treat. It is so bad that I don't even remember what exactly it does, so let's look it up. Alright, so, it has a 40% chance of being a damaging move with 40 base power, 30% chance to have a damaging move 80 base power, 10% chance to be a 120 base power move, and for some reason has a 20% to heal 1/4 of the target's max HP. If that's not a bad enough thing to have, then I don't know what there is. Delibird is so useless. It's probably going down in history as one of the, if not the most useless Pokemon to use in your team. I don't even think it's having any use competitively or anything. It is that bad. Do not pick up Delibird unless you're just going for Pokedex completion. At that rate, it's just... what a terrible Pokemon. Definitely skip out on this one. Alright, thank you, future me. Alright, so, gimmick, like with Price's Gym, is Ice Physics. Quite a few ice slidey slides here and there. It's kind of annoying, but it shouldn't be too difficult for us to figure out. Oh wait, shoot, we need Strength, don't we? God damn it. Alright, so, now that I'm back with our Geodude in party, the Ice Cave, it's not really all that big. There are no trainers in here for whatever stupid reason. And there's some, interesting Pokemon here and there, but that's not really all that important to us now, since we have our full party all set up and good to go. Like any cave, there's some things for us here, as well as some items, which one is on this rock. It's a max potion, not bad. I believe we need strength for this place. I don't remember quite well, but pretty sure we do. I mean, if we want to get some bonus items, I guess. And there. That will grab us. HM07 Waterfall. Finally. Okay. This was the reason that I got Gyarados. Mainly because, if we go over to the HMs, Waterfall is a base 80 power water-type move that is also physical. It has a chance of flinching, and is also quite good on physical attacker. So I'm going to be teaching this to Skullkraken, because this is the main reason I wanted a Gyarados on our team. Mostly to weed out the little nuances with our HMs and whatnot. I got Geodude just because of the strength and Rock Smash. It's really not that big of a deal, but up there. So we're going to have to backtrack over here, up around. I think this guy will jazzy have something to talk to us about. You picked up over there. It's an HM, wasn't it? I'm the one who dropped it, but I want you to keep it. You took time to get it, right? Contains waterfall. Have climbing waterfalls. Me? Still need a new pair of shoes before I can enjoy waterfalls. Alright, cool. Alright, in this rock, find an Ice Heal. I don't even know if we can't even use waterfall right now, I think. We have to defeat the next gym to do so. So that's going to limit some exploration for us for a while. This is the place in which we got some strength puzzles to do. Alright, so the way I think we need to do this, we need to use strength up here. Yeah, doing so will do that. Obviously got to push this one down. And carefully want to walk around. I'm pretty sure we want to push it down here. Or at least over here. Yes, that will work. So we can simply, carefully push it down and into this hole. Boulder fell down. Alright. Now we just need to do that for a couple more boulders and we'll be all set for the next room. Not really too interesting of puzzles here, but wow, that took no time at all. Whoop-de-doo. I'm surprised it took this long for it to happen again because it hasn't happened for quite a while. So yeah. All right, and we're back into it. Okay, repel's on. We're good to go. Did strength wear off? No, it did not. All right, that's good. Good design there. Just push all this one down. Over here, push it all the way down. Now, I think we need to actually... No, wait, we can just... No, wait. No, we can just push it back up and then into the hole. Like so. There we go. Carefully walk back around. Alright, now for this one. This one seems simple enough. I think we could just push it up here. Over to the side. Up a couple. Yeah. Because then we can just go up here, push it down one. No, wait. No, wait, yes. Push it over here. Then we go up over here. There we go. And the last one, in which we prepped up a while ago, we could just simply push over here and down there. And that's all the boulders down. Is there any item in this area? There are not. Okay, good. Now then, with all the boulders placed down, we actually have additional stopping points, I guess we can call them. Item hidden in this wall, which is a carbos, not bad. I believe that boosts speed. Now, without the boulders, we would just be sliding into the wrong position, so now that we have the boulders, we can actually get to certain places and obtain certain items that we couldn't before, such as this max potion. And by the looks of it, doesn't seem... Oh, wait. Alright, by the looks of the machine, I don't think there's any more of items for us to obtain down here. Gotta go here. No, wait, that's not... No matter how many times I do this, it's still utterly confusing. Alright, here, 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 and there we go. And our repel effect wore off right then. Okay. Go ahead and slap on another repel just to be absolutely certain. I don't really want to deal with any wild Pokemon. Are there not a single item? No, there isn't? Okay. Pretty sure that's almost the entirety of this area done. Got a rock smash right here. So that's why I brought Geodude along. Go ahead and grab ourselves some Never Melt Ice. Similar to the Charcoal and other boosted items, that boosts the power of Ice-type moves, which is going to be really helpful for our next gym battle. I keep saying that, but it's true. Seem to have a hidden item in here, though. At least somewhere. How do we get this item? We gotta go right here. And over here. We tamed TM72 Avalanche. Avalanche is actually a really good move. It's similar to the move Payback, in which if you move after your opponent moves, this deals double damage. And Avalanche itself is a 60 power move. So this is going to deal 120 damage. Unfortunately, ooh, actually Skullcrack can learn it. I don't think we'll teach it to him, though. Some other nuances that I want to work out with Skullcracken before we teach him any other moves. I think we're getting close to the end. Where is this item? Is it on this ice block? I think it is. Okay. Take ourselves a revive. Now then, to actually get that item down there, we actually need to use strength to push this boulder down as a stopping point so we can actually grab the item. Doesn't matter where you put it, as long as you just put it somewhere. Well, preferably not... I just fucked it over. God damn it. Preferably not at the very end, because that would just make it stuck. Preferably right there is fine. I'm pretty sure you can just go to the top, head over, and then grab yourselves an iron. Not overly worth the trouble with the little puzzle there, but hey, what can you do? Alright. And I think, as far as I'm aware, this is the last area. Because that's where we found waterfall up there. Found another protein. Are there any other items around here? No, there isn't. However, there is somebody who is currently stuck, so... using ice physics. Me oh my, is that you, Ethan? Fancy meeting you here. To tell the truth, my sandals are frozen on the ice, and I am stuck here. In other words, my flip-flops are quick frozen with the ground. What? Okay. Tee-hee? Well, it's no laughing matter. Would you push my back? Sure thing. Shove! You really are kind. Thank you so much. Alright, and that's the other kimono girl saved. Alright, now with her gone, we can actually... how do we get that item? No. Wait. No, wait. Okay, yeah. Nope. Hang on. Wait. Nope. Hang on. Like that. Nope. No. Wait, like this. There we go. It's PP up. Alright, that's good. Alright, now we go like that. And there we go. Repel effect wore off just in time for us to leave and make our way to Blackthorn City. Wow, you came through the ice path? Must be a real hotshot trainer. Alright, Blackthorn City is our last destination for the gym challenge, as well as probably the most interesting area to explore, starting with the Move Deleter and Move Tutor House. Now then, this guy, I believe, is the mover. Yes. Make Pokemon remember those moves. You can make a Pokemon of yours remember a move you like. It'll cost you. Make a Pokemon remember a move, you'll need to trade me a heart scale. Now, I think we only have one heart scale at the moment. However, who can learn something that's interesting? I think the only one that can learn anything is Wayne. Because Wayne can learn Cross Poison, which is a very, very nice move to have. And we are going to replace it with... What do we replace it with? I think Bite's outlived its usefulness. We also have Skullcracken that has Bite, so... it's not all that interesting to have anyway. Now, Cross Poison is very nice because not only does it have a chance of poisoning Pokemon, it also has a high critical chance. So, with that, we actually have a good stab attack as well as a good, just overall damaging move. We'll be equipping Wayne with the Poison Barb soon enough. Grandma Wilma, Dragon Tamer. This person teaches, what's it called? Draco Meteor to certain Dragon-type Pokemon. Draco Meteor is a 150 base power special Dragon-type move. However, it does harshly lower the special attack of the Pokemon that uses it. This guy is the ultimate move guy. Okay, I don't actually have Flare, so I'll be right back. Alright, back with Flare. So, this guy teaches the ultimate move. Now then, the ultimate move depends on the Pokemon that you use it on. However, with Typhlosion, specifically, Blast Burn. Foe is raised by a fiery explosion. The user must rest on the next turn, however. Blast Burn, along with Frenzy Plant for grass types and Hydro Cannon for water types, are pretty much the most powerful moves you can use for your starter Pokemon. They're 150 base and power and are 90 accuracy, which is not terrible, but it's still a pretty good move. They are practically Hyper Beams, meaning that you have to rest on the next turn after you use the move. So, other than that, it's a pretty good move, and it's a nice, just overall beefy Fire-type move to have, and it's good on Typhlosion, so I'm going to teach it to Flare. Now, this guy right here is the Move Deleter. This guy is really only useful for HM. Say you teach an HM to a Pokemon that you don't want to have the HM anymore. Simply talk to that guy, he'll get rid of it for free, and then you can fill that slot with whatever you want. Now then, that's pretty much all we can do for this episode. We spent quite a lot of time battling the trainers in Route 44 as well as going through the Ice Cave, so next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we're not really going to be challenging the gym just yet. There's actually a whole route below us that we have yet to explore, and actually an area we could have explored earlier, but I forgot to do so. So, next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we're going to be going down into that route down there, battling some trainers along the way, and seeing what we can do down there. So, see you guys next time.